Hey guys, welcome back to Prepping in Progress. I'm Steve,
And I'm Kim.
and today we wanted to address some things.
Nothing too major. We probably should have put up this video instead of dropping a video that's so different than anything else that we had done. But we, as a channel, are experimenting with different ideas. We're experimenting with different content that you may enjoy. So we're going to kind of hopefully use this as an explanation to what exactly is Preppers React. So stay with us and hopefully get an explanation.
Okay, so you wanted to make Preppers React a series, and that is still your goal.
Yes.
And where were you going with this?
Okay. A quick explanation of what is Preppers React is what are the ideas being put forth about preppers in the mainstream? And that's kind of what I wanted to start out reacting to. And that's why I said I probably should have explained because the video is so different than our usual content.
It's not our usual
It is
format
not
at
our
all.
yeah.
Usually we don't go after other people. And
We didn't really go after. It's not so much that. And we did get a lot of feedback on that video. And so I thought an explanation instead of just going, no, you as our viewers do deserve an explanation of what is going on with this, hopefully, series. And it's going to be not just reacting to YouTube videos, but the series is hopefully going to be, in my head, it sounds great. And so I would love actual feedback instead of just rage quits. Is reacting to what about preppers is being put forth in the prepper community. And this isn't going to be a weekly thing. We're still going to do our regular prepping stuff. We've got some great content hopefully coming up with preps that we're working on currently, especially with spring just right around the corner. I've got a lot of great ideas of things that we want to work on to continue our regular content. But we do talk about how preppers are portrayed in media. And so what is probably the number one media at the moment is YouTube. You guys are sitting here watching us right now. People get their content most of the time. That's pretty much all they watch. We watch a lot of YouTube. I want to go figure out how to fix my phone, I go to YouTube. It's one of the number one search engines in the world. And so we simply, and I probably should have put this in there, if simply typed in prepper into YouTube. And y'all can try it at home and tell me if y'all get different results than we do. But we simply typed in prepper into YouTube. Say somebody heard the term for the first time, came across a video, read an article, and typed in prepper because, like I said, number one search engine. What is the first thing that pops up when you type in prepper?
when I typed in Prepper on my computer, which has a different search history than yours, on YouTube, it was Canadian Preppers channel, Canadian Prepper video, Canadian Prepper video, Canadian Prepper video. Oh, and someone else with the word prepper in it.
Yeah.
So the top
Mine was the same.
three hits
From
on just YouTube were Canadian Prepper. Now I continued the experiment. I went over to Google, which owns YouTube, but
Yeah.
it's still a platform. And one of the top two, right after just typing in Prepper, was Canadian Prepper. Again, so
It wasn't
I
arbitrary.
understand why you.
It wasn't arbitrary why we picked our first video response to be a Canadian Prepper video. Now that's not his most popular video, that's his not the most thing. It is one that I had seen before, and that was probably not a good thing, but I had watched it because as women, a woman trying to get women into the prepper community, I saw that and saw that title that said a warning.
So were you triggered?
I wasn't triggered, but it was like, aren't we supposed to be encouraging people? Aren't we supposed to be bringing people into the community? So yeah, I kind of went, what the heck is going on here? And I probably should have let you talk way more, but we're learning.
Well, and I do have a gripe with that.
Yeah.
I came in cold
Yeah.
Everything that I say in that video was off the cuff and my honest reaction, and if you'll notice in some places I'm arguing with him, for
Mm-hmm.
him, I'm disagreeing with him in others, and I wish I had had a little more out of the 52 minutes of
I
talking
know, I
space.
know.
It would have been nice.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a developing process that we're doing. We're very new to any kind of reactions. And there is a thing where we can't just sit there and let the whole video play. It's copyright. We can't just sit there and go, oh, here's Canadian Prepper. We sit back for 20 minutes and watch it and then react to it. That's going to go against copyright. So we do have to stop it. But
You have to have 1 to 2 minutes maximum, and then you have to stop and add your own
Yeah,
content.
so
I believe it's 2 minutes, is it?
you have to just be adding content to
Yeah.
it. And so we weren't quite sure of how much we needed to pause in between. I probably went a little pause heavy. I know. And I probably get Steve to do a timer. You're not allowed to pause yet. You're not allowed to pause yet. Let
Don't
him
touch
finish.
it.
Okay. But like I said, we are still learning with it. So I do like the idea of reacting to what ideas are being put forth in the prepper community. Some we agree with, some we don't agree. I would love to get with people that are mainstream prepper channels and do a reaction to people who are putting out good content.
Well, actually, we had one viewer, Tuffelcat.
Mhm.
I'm getting the name wrong. I left my notes in the other office, and he invited us to review
His
and
channel.
react to his videos, and we will definitely be taking that up because I've
Definitely.
seen some of your content, and I appreciate much of your content.
But we're also hoping it not to just be videos reacting. We have ran across articles written about preppers. One that I would tell me if y'all want us to do a reaction to, comparing the prepper community to a cult. And I actually do a lot of research on cults, and I've always found it as an interest, even when I was going through criminal justice classes. I found them one of the most interesting subcultures to research. And so when I saw that the prepper community was compared to one, I was taken aback because I'm pretty sure we don't fit the bite model at all. And Google the bite model; it's really interesting. It's a way of determining if something qualifies as a cult, and
Or look it up on YouTube.
or just look it up on YouTube. Yeah, they've got all the good information. Uh, but the article, it was actually in the New York Times, and so I wanted to react to that because another mainstream. I know a lot of people are reading the New York Times anymore, but people do read it, and they base their information when they say New York Times and this is how they are portraying preppers. They're going to take that New York Times as an authority on preppers, and so I want us to be a punch back in a way, in a sense, as that is not the prepper community. That is not how it is IRL, in real life, how preppers interact with one another. You have seen us at events. You know how real preppers interact with one another. And so I want to give that pushback so when people Google preppers, eventually they'll see somebody speaking out against what is being put forth. But we also, another thing, we wanted to do products. But I don't know if you wanted to talk more about the...
Well, I mean, not just product reviews, but we want to react to products that have come out that have been already reviewed and make sure that they're not being sponsored, but that they are actually...
We did the other day. We just Googled survival kit and just went plain, didn't have anything in the search history, and just did a plain survival kit. Somebody that might be thinking about getting something together. And I laughed my bottom off because I think it was the second thing. The first thing that popped up was wish.com. And I went, survive the end of the world with wish.com. Why not? And it was like $25. And I'm like, I'm going to spend $25 and have this contravirus infected thing shipped from China. And we are going to review this.
You're going to be fine. Just don't pop the bubble wrap.
That's fine. I was going to spray it down with Lysol if we can. But if y'all be interested in actually us seeing what are being pushed on the mainstream, and I know a lot of you guys that are in this community, you've already weeded out the nonsense. But there are new people first starting to Google, first starting to research on YouTube of what is a prepper? What do I need? And so we wanted to be able to say that there is alternative ideas out there and say, don't go with this.
Well, let's also discuss, we were called bullies and a few other things. First of all, like I said in one of the comments, I've always believed if you're going to punch up. And
I'm sure Canadian Prepper's crying in his pillow right
now.
now.
He's got umpteen thousand more subscribers than we do, so yeah, we're bullying him. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But while we're talking about that, is it bullying if we're sitting at home watching a rerun of Doomsday Preppers and laughing and critiquing?
That's coming.
Because it's funny. I mean, and where I'm going with this is Doomsday Preppers actually got youth interested in prepping, and you were going, well, this person is putting food away. This person is doing this. This
that
person
one's
is
die.
doing that. The guy with the sword at the gas station is probably not going to make it.
But it got me interested, though.
And when you started asking questions, like, well, I've been doing this for years. This is normal to me.
Here's our horde.
Yeah, I mean, soon after we got together, I asked for the space under the stairs, and you never knew just
what was all going in
there are cases of military grade talk boxes being stacked under the stairs, and one day she goes, "Hey,
he's
it's his clothes, it's his books, it's something," and then she goes, "I need X number of food for something," and I started pulling out number 10 cans and going, "Okay, here."
What else would you like? Some spices? I have those.
But Doomsday Preppers did get a lot of attention
to the prepper community.
And you can't tell me that many of you didn't sit at home
and watch it
and laugh.
Even if you rage, watched it.
And critique and yell at the TV.
And all we're doing is videotaping it.
Yeah. So I do take some umbrage at the term bullying.
Yeah.
But because we were punching up at someone who definitely is high and above in the heavyweight class, whereas we're the lightweight.
Is putting out ideas in a public forum for public discussion. That is different. If he didn't want feedback to his ideas, then disable comments and let him just rant in a corner. But somebody putting out ideas to a public forum where you can interact with them and give feedback. And I had a lot more to say than fit into the comment section that he probably wouldn't even read. But
where we're going with this, and where I'm going with this, is Doomsday Preppers. It's coming. Where preppers fit into the public eye, the public media, is coming. One of our favorite authors is a Mormon by the name of Larry Correia. And you cannot tell me, after everything in his books and on Facebook showing, his
bunker
and fortress that he's building, that he's not one of us. With no hate, critiques of the Mormon philosophy is coming.
The Mormon philosophy of prepping.
Of prepping is coming. No, we're not going into religion.
Yeah.
We will be looking at the mainstream people. It's coming, the book review of James Wesley Rawls, the grandfather of the American Redoubt movement. It was supposed to come this month. It's probably going to be early next month. But he is mainstream to the extreme. I mean, he is a best-selling author. We've already looked at Jonathan Hollerman's books. We are reacting to and looking at mainstream people who are getting their name and their words out there.
There is one thing that just popped into my head because, ADD. We have a giveaway that we haven't finished up yet.
This is true.
So, do you want to pause and go get the giveaway? And part of this video, the end, if y'all stuck with us the entire time, actually announce who won the little giveaway, little travel mug.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Right back.
Movie magic.
Movie magic, we're back. So for this giveaway, what we're giving away is...
Wait,
Wait, what?
How did they enter? Do you remember?
This was from the New Year's video.
Yeah.
And they had to list...
Learn. What to learn this year, what to buy this year, and what to do this year, right?
That's
It was
right.
to do, to learn, and to buy.
Yes, it was all three.
And we had a lot of great responses, and I'm doing a random number generator here because we had 17 people enter to win what was just originally, we had talked about
Just a mug.
just the tumbler that has Prepping in Progress on it. So everybody's fairly warned. But Steve went to SHOT Show.
I went to SHOT Show. And I brought back some other things for you. So someone's getting a pair of gardening work gloves with Gorilla Grip. A Hydrate or Die lanyard with bottle opener. A Glock
Team Glock.
lanyard. Glock loved us, by the way. We'll be giving away a Glock keychain, and I hesitate to show it. Should I show it?
It's a keychain, I swear, YouTube. That's all it is. It's just a wee little keychain. If I say keychain enough, maybe they'll get it.
A
Koozie.
can cozy,
Yeah.
koozie,
Cozy. There's other words for it, but I ain't gonna say it.
ID holder.
This one was cool. I like the back of this one because it's got your pen holders and stuff like that. So. Your watch is overhearing us talk.
Yes. A thin blue line bracelet. And last but not least, 2 Glock pins. Don't ask me how I got these.
We have so many.
They were giving them away for free. I thought you were supposed to go to each basket and take 2, 3, 4
We have
out of
so
each
many.
basket
We have so many.
per day. And last but not least, the whoever wins, we have a storage, USB storage. Now, it is from Savage Range Systems and probably has their entire catalog on it. Let me know if you want the catalog or if you want to erase it yourself or if you want us to.
They might want to look through it.
So,
You never know.
You can, the winner needs to email us at preppinginprogress@gmail.com and we'll get
With
your
the
address
address.
that way.
And we're going to do cost of shipping, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, you know, standard giveaway
Here,
rules
put the
apply.
tumbler back in there because that was the original.
like
We
this
can't-
tumbler.
I know. I'll get you one. I'll buy you one. All right. Like I said, I'm going to use a random number generator. We have got, like I said, 17, and we've assigned numbers to them on all my little Post-it notes.
So,
You ready? Okay. It's
Yes.
anticlimactic, but 1 through 17, and then just hit random number generator.
8.
Bye. Let's look on our little thing.
Sonia McCart.
Sonia McCart is our winner.
So email us at preppinginprogress@gmail.com, Sonia, and we
Congratulations.
will get this in the mail.
If you don't like anything in there, just I'm sure you got people that you can stocking stuffer all that in there.
Christmas is just around the corner.
She's like, all I wanted was the tumbler, and they sent me. Okay, it's free stuff. Okay.
So,
Thank y'all so much for participating in that, though. By the way, y'all had some great and amazing answers, and got us thinking about things that we should really add to our to learn, to buy, and to do list.
how are you coming on your ham study?
Not well. I was gonna rely on just cheating.
You know I'm not an examiner, right? I can't
I
pass
go
you.
winking on. I'm like, yeah, you want to pass me?
No, no, it's not happening.
I'll get it done. I'll
Okay.
get it done. I am the queen of procrastination, but
You got this.
yeah, it won't be that hard. But anyways, guys, I hope this was a good explanation. If there is anything in the Preppers React videos that you do like, please let us know. If there's anything that you're seeing in the mainstream that you would like us to react to look over, we get stuff sent to us all the time, different articles and things. But we're talking about things that are being put forth in the mainstream, like I said, BuzzFeed, New York Times, things like that, that are trying to really shape how people view preppers. If you come across something, let us know. You can either send us on our Facebook page, Instagram, here on the YouTube, you can put a link in. We're easy to get in touch with. Or you can email it to us at preppinginprogress at gmail.com. So let us know if there's anything out there that you would like us to react to, that you think we should call out or even like. It's like, I think you'll love this. This is somebody that's putting forth good ideas. So tell us what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to do the like, share, subscribe-y things. And
we're slowly building our own website that you can contact us through as well, preppinginprogress.com.
Which was amazed that didn't get taken before, right? All right, guys. Love y'all bunches, and I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, day, everything. So,
Bye.
bye.